Hello everyone, welcome to Besoll channel. This is our second episode where we are going to tell you our next steps from episode 1.
Exactly. And if you watched us, then you know all the story. But if it's your first time, we actually suggest you to go on to watch. But if you don't have time, we can tell you that we are a family of the 4. We have 2 little kids. Now they are 6 and 8. They are studying already for 2 years in the Dutch school. We were living quite a long time, around 5 years in Romania, where unfortunately we struggled with the language. So one day we just decided that probably this is not a good place for us and for our kids. So we packed everything, we took a trailer, we took our car, and we just moved to the Netherlands. And then where everything is starting, and that's why we started this channel, to share with you with our story.
I want to remind you, for those who did not yet subscribe to us, please do that, because I know a lot of from the comments, a lot of people who commented us and waiting for episode 2, it does not show you up our episode 2 if you did not subscribe, and click there also ring bell, so you will always be updated with our new stories.
Yes, and what I want to tell you before we will start all this interesting story about what happened and how it happened, I would like to say you
Super, dankjewel.
Yes. Dank je jullie wel for watching us, for commenting. Thank you that you really had time. Actually, we didn't expect this kind of expression and this kind of kind words from all the people, not only Dutch. Actually, we received from the Dutch people.
Neighbors are waiting.
Some neighbors in front of whose house we are now filming are watching us. But we would like to tell you very, very much thank you, because we really didn't expect, and it's so big pleasure to understand that that for what we are spending our time, it's giving some, the flowers, the blooming, that's the fruits.
Yeah.
It's important for somebody.
It encouraged us a lot, and these words, every single word, what was towards to us, it was so big emotional thing for us, as we are now newcomers, and when you know that local people are welcoming you so warm, that encourage us to be really good, not.
That's why it took so long time to make this episode, because we really want to be good in this. We want to make a good content, and we want you will enjoy of watching this. We saw several comments that we are repeating ourselves. We will try to not do this.
Yes, we are trying a lot, and I hope step by step, we will learn that how to do. And again, thank you very much from the people all around the world. Yes, we received so good comments, so positive comments, that we are very welcome here, that they support us, that thank you everyone. We already love you, and this is a force. We need to now think
more about our content. In this episode, we will tell you about our next steps in the Netherlands. So it will be about the BSN, about the horror with the housing, and by the way, we received several comments, and we are completely agree with the people who is telling that housing in the Netherlands is difficult. And believe me, we pass through this, and we completely understand with what you are struggling. Yes. We struggle the same. We will say about the enrolling kids in the school. So see it good, enjoy. I think it will be very interesting.
And also, I want to mention, we received a comment that we are trying to promote, and it was asked from your side that please at least don't promote Netherlands, not to come new people here. But we are not promoting, we are just telling our story. It doesn't matter where you will move. Maybe someone moving in Spain, maybe someone moving in UK, and etc. So it's about how we think, how we set up things, to also encourage other people to do this if they think that something goes wrong in their life. Don't be stressed, don't be Just take yourself and make your own path.
You will be stressed later when you will move.
Yes.
Everybody is gonna be stressed. Okay.
Okay, so we changed now location. Yeah, it's all our neighborhood. First neighborhood where we lived in Barendrecht. It's close to Rotterdam. It's small town, and it's very beautiful town.
Actually, this part calls Carnizelande, and we love it. This one we don't love. This is the only one what we didn't
Yeah.
like here.
Yeah,
Now
can you
probably
imagine? Yeah, you are coming out
Yeah.
and you are walking, and everything is quiet,
so beautiful.
so beautiful.
Birds are singing.
Yeah, and you are just getting pleasure of this, and yeah, scooter with big sound.
Here
Crazy.
it's
Kids, move away!
yes, and here it's actually we will not say it's. I do respect the people who need to use the scooters, but they're very loud. To have it electrical would be nice, but this is, I think, the only one what we don't miss from Barendrecht. It's
Yes.
this sound every time, even at night.
When we think about our first real touch with the Netherlands, one name comes to our hearts: Barendrecht, a quiet town south of Rotterdam. But for us, it was so much more. It was the place where everything changed. After weeks of searching, countless rejections, and endless moving from one Airbnb to another, we were exhausted. We felt invisible, like no one wanted to give us a chance. And then, Barendrecht. We still remember that day. Calm streets, green parks, clean sidewalks, birds singing, children biking. There was something peaceful in the air, something honest. And then we saw the house, not fancy, not big, but it felt like it was waiting just for us. Barendrecht did not welcome us with noise. It welcomed us with peace, the sound of birds, the trees gently moving, and far in the distance, the soft ring of a tram. The streets were calm, safe. Andrew rode his bike like he had been living there for years. No cars rushing by, just space to move, to breathe, to be a child. We stood there and realized this was not just a house. This was the first time we could truly relax. The first time we felt safe. The first time our kids played outside without worry. Barendrecht has a quiet kind of strength. It started as a small farming village hundreds of years ago. Its name first recorded in the 1200s. For centuries, it stood between rivers and open land. It learned to adapt, to grow, and it never lost its heart. That's exactly what we felt too. We did not have Dutch bank accounts. We did not have rental history. We did not even have certainty. But Barendrecht did not care about that. The place taught us that where you land matters. It shapes your first impression. And if that place is kind to you, if it gives you space to rest, to dream, to begin again, then your whole journey changes. Barendrecht gave us that gift. It gave us the gift of believing. Our children made their first Dutch friends here. We had our first real meal at our own table. We opened the curtains and saw a new life beginning, outside and inside. Today we live in a different house, in a different town, but Barendrecht will always be our first home in the Netherlands, the place where our second life began. Because that house was not just a roof, that neighborhood was not just streets, it was a message: you belong here, and we will never ever forget that.
we want to start this chapter about the BSN number. If you are an expat, you know this is first what you do in this country. So you need to take a social number. And here you can take it even if you don't plan to stay for a long time. This is what we did. So I had a contract which allows us to make the BSN, and for my family also. So we started to search because we needed to make it ASAP, because from the 1st of February I had to go to work. Probably I had to have already this number.
And don't forget, it's 29th of January.
Yes.
We entered in the Netherlands. We start to search where to register for the BSN number to receive it faster. So we start to think where we can take it. First place, of course, was Rotterdam and Rotterdam City Hall. For the first appointment was something in after months, right?
I think it's 6 weeks or something like that.
Yes, month and a half maybe.
Yes.
And that was not acceptable for us because we needed already to have that.
For sure. We couldn't do this before. We couldn't make the registration before we come, because why to do it?
Yes. Well, actually, we did not knew that
Yes.
how things will go. Actually, we can take BSN in any city hall, and we then started to search other nearby cities. So unfortunately, other nearby cities was all occupied also, and there we found one place in Eindhoven, where was on Monday place where we can go and register for BSN. So we packed for Monday our car with kids. We take some snacks on the road and we hit the road again.
Yes. And yeah, it was quite fast. Not much. They checked us. We found out that we are from USSR because
That was funny.
yes, was so funny because I am from Moldova, he's from Georgia, but when we born, it was USSR. And for Netherlands, for Dutch government, it's not important where you're living now. It's important
There
where
is
you was
written
born.
Soviet Union.
Yes.
You know.
So we felt really
all
very
right.
old. Yeah. Oh, and this is my lovely tram.
Yes.
This is in what Besoll fell in love when he was searching for our house.
Our house was exactly there.
Yeah, a little bit
We are
out from
tram
our
station,
program.
yeah, in front of tram
Yes.
station.
Yes. So with BSN was everything really very good. The next what we had to do, it was school. Also on the same weekends when we were searching how to register for BSN, we also started to think how to enroll the kids at school. In Romania, to do this, it's really difficult. There is everything depends on the area where you live, and probably you had to register a child with a lot of time before. So it is difficult. There is no places and so on. So we didn't expect any easy situation in this case. The biggest problem was we had no idea where we will live, because, as you know, it's very difficult to find a house in the Netherlands. We didn't expect anything good about the housing, and this is what the good thing what we had. So we started to think where to search for the school. We knew that I will work in Rotterdam, so we decided that, yeah, at least this we have in our mind, and this is stable for us. The schools in Rotterdam, Barendrecht, Ridderkerk.
We found something like 15, 20 schools, and we decided to send to all of them and to see what the feedback we will have. We explain our situation, so who we are. We explain them what approximately level our kids have. So on Monday, we received already answer from one school. It was from Ridderkerk. Actually, this was only one response. Rest response we started receiving after 2-3 days. We liked that it was very fast reply. For us, it looks that it's something very mobile school, as they are responding so fast.
The school proposed us to make an appointment to see our kids, so we also could visit the school. And it was very nice because it was with the day before I had to start my work. So we took the kids and we come the next day. Actually, we want to make
First impression.
We want to make a
From the school.
separately episode about school, but about the first impression we can say now, because we saw different schools before, and we know what does it mean private, and we know what does it mean government school, and how to define them. But when we come in this school, we couldn't understand. So we believe that in the end, when they will show us everything, we will receive an invoice. They were keep telling that the kids do not need anything, that they need just to bring their lunch box in school and that's it. And actually they gave us the lunch boxes which were branded with the school name.
We knew something little when we were searching about Netherlands from Romania and studying what school system they have and what school education here is. So we knew something approximately. But when we touch on this, it was big impressions. Here, why I did not study in something like this school.
This is what we had. We wanted to become kids so we can start over again, and we can also to go through these steps of education.
And our kids seems to be happy there. What they like the most, that everyone with whom we met, we are talking in English to them. So they were very happy because of that. Only a little thing, right? English, but this made them very happy.
The kids were running everywhere, nobody screamed to them.
Yes.
The kids were walking, they were standing up, drinking water, washing hands, nobody were telling anything. And for us, it's quite a big difference. So we knew that the schools are good, but that they are so welcoming and that the kids can be happy there and they are not stressed.
We already knew that this is a school what we wanted. This is a school why we moved here. We did not talk to each other, but we had the same feeling.
In short, just to tell you, because we really very much love our school, that's why it's now getting too long to talk about it. What we want to say, there will be a next episode about school.
We
about
are working on that.
Everything, yes. So we want to make a huge chapter about this with the teachers, with the kids and so on. So it will be very interesting, but what we want to say, we remain in this school. Kids are very happy there and it was a good decision.
It was a brilliant decision, I would say.
One of the biggest reasons we left everything behind was for our children, Andrei and Nia. In Romania, school was hard. They felt alone. The language kept them quiet. So we came to the Netherlands with one hope, that here they could grow, that they could feel free. And that's exactly what happened. Andrei and Nia were welcomed with open arms. No pressure, no fear, just kindness. Today they speak Dutch. They love going to school. They come home full of stories. And most of all, they have friends, real friends. Friends they laugh with, play with, visit after school. They are invited to birthdays. They feel included. They belong. And the best part, they have started dreaming big dreams in Dutch, in English, in their own voice. This school did not just accept them, it unlocked them. And for us, that's everything.
We are on our new location and we saw that a lot of our subscribers really like to guess where we are filming. This one is really difficult. It's a typical suburban city. So you can see here some nice tree, cut it so beautiful, and you can see here some small river, yes, and some nice houses, which actually typical for the Dutch suburban cities. So try to guess. We know you can't, but
I do
it's
hope
also
you will.
important. It is also very important for us. Probably you can guess what kind of part of the Netherlands it is. Who knows? Yeah, some ducks just jumped into the water. So yes, we want to tell you about our next chapter, and it was really difficult one. It was tough one, and actually in this part of our life, Besoll was about alone. I
Yeah,
started to
house
work. Yes, I started to work. So what was super good is that Besoll didn't work that time because probably it would take longer. But just,
Yeah.
I think you need to say.
Yeah, all right. So we started our house hunting. We tried everything. Funda.nl, the most popular one. Hararius, I'm expat, a lot of them, almost everything. First shock we received from our hunting was when we had first appointment for the viewing. So we found small apartment in Rotterdam, and we went for the viewing. When I approached to the block, and I saw their big line was coming out from the entrance of the block. Yeah, I thought, yeah, maybe someone famous died there or something like this, funeral or something, because everyone were quiet. So yeah, I just avoid them and I pass and I reach for the door which was open, and I realized that all this line coming from this apartment. So I understand that all these people were looking and were for this viewing to see this apartment. Then I realized so big demand it is for the rent. This was something like a little bit stress and frustration that, okay, we are here expats, we are newcomers here. We don't have salary slips, we don't have any recommendation from previous landlords. We don't have anything what our competitors have.
And we had 2 kids.
Yeah, and we have 2
The
kids
worst thing.
also. So it's something like that, that landlord who reviews all the applications, yeah, he see that this is one guy, he will live in this apartment, he has good job, he has salary slips, very stable income. Okay, I will choose that. Why I need to choose new expat family for 4 with 2 little kids who probably also will damage our property? Yes, I have guarantee, but anyway, it's trouble. And why landlord should choose us? So that was one of the big reasons why we started to receiving a lot of rejections. And
Yes.
you are not selected. All our application was ending like that. You are not selected. Sorry. And sometimes we are not replies.
This was whole Besoll story. He was going while I was at work and kids were at school. So, and I was coming every day and I just saw these emails that it's rejection, we didn't choose you, we are so sorry, blah, blah, blah. And I started to say like, Besoll, what are you doing? Maybe you are doing something wrong, maybe something. And he said, no, just let's go together. And I remember my first time when we went, and I wanted to cry because I thought we will never find a house. We come in I think 4 viewing in the one and the same day in the nearby locations, and there was a lot of people. And I would say the houses were not so good. So I was entering like, oh,
Definitely not our dream house.
I'm like, oh, I will not live here. And so nobody asks you will live here or not. If they will accept, we will enter
4 wall,
there.
door, roof, that's it.
Exactly. So there was even one case when we come, and it was so beautiful, a small cottage, very little. I believe it would be very small for us, but there was nothing inside, even the floor.
Broken walls,
No floor.
Yeah, was sand.
Yes, we
Yeah,
were
soil.
so exhausted to search that we even proposed them higher price. We proposed them to put the floor. Even we said we don't need it back. Just please give us, and they
Just
didn't
let
rent.
us to live there.
Yeah.
I don't know, 1 year and a half, 2
Yes,
years.
they didn't rent us that house.
Yes,
So
they did not select us.
yeah, and 2 weeks in Aalst was not enough. And then we started to live in the Airbnb and we started to search. Then we found out that actually you need approximately 3 months to find an apartment,
normally.
or house in the Netherlands. Yeah, usually it takes 3 months. What 3 months? It's too much, you know. And you have to understand the feeling, because you feel like a snail with the house, because everything what you have actually we had together with us, and we were bringing it from the Airbnb to Airbnb. You do not feel secure. You feel lost in the middle of the road. We have 2 kids, so it was crazy. And in the each new Airbnb, they were asking like, "Is this our new house? Yay! Can we unpack our toys?" Not this time, yes.
Maybe next time will be that
Yes.
one. So this was something like the more time was passing, we are getting more stressed, and it seemed like it was impossible to rent something, to find for us something, because everyone always will defeat us. Everyone will be always in front of us. So what to do? And one night I remember, because
Yes.
we already changed several houses for the temporarily renting, and I was so frustrated and upset also that, come on, what's going on? We are a family of 4. We have money, we have everything, we are ready. We have very good contract from Olga's work. I'm in such a field that there is no doubt that I will have income. So what's going on? And I got upset. I created one
Very
general-
long email.
email with our full story, that we are family of 4, we moved here, all the details what you heard before in our episode 1. And I just sent this email to almost all the agencies, that come on, find us something, offer us something. I know you have something there maybe. And then, of course, most of them even did not reply. Some of them, they replied that we are very sorry, unfortunately we don't have anything now. Some of them just replied that we have some houses, maybe we will make some appointment for the viewing, but these things we already know. We will go for viewing, but we will not be selected.
Exactly.
So, and then one little magic happened again to us. So there is Rabbit.nl, it's very good real estate agents also. And Nicola, very nice lady from this agency, replied us, actually, I have something for you. Yeah, it is in Barendrecht, in Carnisland.
Carnisaland.
I went to check this house. It was small house, but very good condition and very good neighborhood, especially for our kids. And when I saw the house, I loved this house. Oh my God, I need it. We overbid. And we created very good motivation letter for the landlord.
Yes.
And yeah, magically, landlord accepted us. It came that landlord was from Turkey also, and I'm from Georgia, and we are neighbors, and I'm in tech field, and he's also in tech field. And we had a lot of common. Landlord was very touched with our story. He just accepted us and decided to try with us. So it was our first house in Barendrecht. And when we went there, and when we moved there, and when we told to our kids that this is house where we will live at least 1 year, they were very happy. And then we decided also to ask landlord a little bit more, because the standard contract for the rent houses is for 1 year, and we decided to extend this 1 year to 1 year and a half. We in our minds calculated that okay, we will now start also work, and we will be able to buy house something in July at the summer.
Yes.
So we did not want it to rent again house and to go through all this sorry but hell for us. So we wanted already from this house to move in our house. Of course, we did not knew how it would be possible for us. We did not knew even procedure how to buy house here.
But who cares, yes?
Yeah, who cares? we just decided, and we thought we will figure it out step by step.
But this was very difficult moment. And I remember when we signed the contract, I said, Besoll, it was last time we go through that. Because Besoll was also, he was going to many viewing, and he was telling me these crazy stories. He was staying with a lot of people there in the line, and time goes, and he was talking to them. There was one couple, and he come to me and he said, Olga, can you imagine? Every 2 years they need to change the house. So every 2
So it's
years,
like a big migration of
you go
tenants.
and go. So each time when we were there searching for our first new home, somebody was searching already for the third, for fourth, and so on. It's also the problem that people sometimes can't buy. So we were so shocked, and for us it was so difficult. And when we entered in our house, we received the feeling that we are secure. And finally, we could unpack everything to make this house our new home. This is a security. We never thought that the house means so much.
So we are in our temporary home. Let's say like that. We are in Barendrecht, very nice house, everything good, but there is one problem. Yeah, we have only kitchen. We have nothing else. Yes, we have only kitchen, and we have also kids a double bed. Yes, and what I built by myself, and that's it. And toys. In the house, it's only empty walls. That's it.
Yes,
Nothing more.
yes, because this is actually normal in the Netherlands. They rent a house without any furniture, nothing, absolutely nothing. Sometimes there is no floor, so when people move, they move with their own floor.
Yeah, right.
In our case, we had floor, we had kitchen, we were pretty lucky, but we needed furniture. And it's really very expensive in the Netherlands.
So we started to search various stores, what we can buy. Maybe we will buy some part now and after another part next time. We were in this process, but yeah, somehow after that we find the application Marktplaats, it's called.
This is a very nice application. You can actually sell there everything or give for free. We saw several items for free. We couldn't believe, like a nice couch which cost around 2,000 euro from the market. We knew the prices already, and they give it for free. We couldn't understand the reason.
For free, sometimes for very low prices. I was thinking it's something dumb or something not real. And we found some stuff on Marktplaats, what we liked and what we decided to see, and we went to check the condition and etc. It was very low prices. Yeah, it was all real. It was real sofa, very good condition, and it was only with 100 euro. Yeah, right.
Yeah.
We had also very good setup at that time. We had our SUV and with a trailer, empty trailer. So we could go anywhere in Netherlands and pick the furniture by ourselves without very expensive transportation cost. So that was very beneficial for us. We decided to collect furniture. Yes, something we found on Marktplaats, something we bought from IKEA.
Sure.
Yes. And in total, we could manage to make our house
In 2 days.
right. Yeah, we were very hurry. And in 2 days, we could manage to make our house like a dream house.
Actually, later we found the reason. It's very nice. I don't know why we don't have in our countries something similar, but here in the Netherlands, people often sell house. So when they sell house or they move somewhere or they just want a new furniture, they need to rid off of the furniture very fast. And in this moment, if it's very big, it's very expensive to throw it away. So they prefer to try to ask, maybe somebody else need it. And they give it for really very good price. We had a family in Gouda,
Yeah,
where we went, and we took. So they were selling the furniture from their parents, and we took the table, chairs, some small tables.
Yeah, it was dining table.
Yeah, the coffee table.
Coffee table.
Some lamps.
TV set.
Yes.
Yes.
It was a lot, and yeah, I don't know. It probably would cost us thousands and thousands. Yes, maybe more than 6. So can you imagine? And we told them we will pay how much it cost, and they said, yeah, nothing. They're like, no, we need to pay something.
Yes.
So
They were so happy that we
Yes.
really arrived for pick up furniture,
Yes.
that they were ready to give us for free because they saw that we are family and we want this stuff for ourselves. We are not traders or resellers. So they just wanted to give their furniture second life. We just had discussion about price and we decided to make something at least, and we just dealt in 50 euro. That's a symbolic one. It's a crazy story for our countries, yes? No one will do that like this. After some time, we also started to giving up things away. Some for free, some for with little money. The most important rule it is you should care of the things. You can't give away broken things or dirty things or things which it's very hard to reuse. So you should always care, you should always clean, be sure that it's working, it's stable, it's not
Yes.
broken. And after that, after this care, you should pass this care to another owner.
The best thing, what I saw, because we also were buying something for the kids, you know, they are growing and sometimes they need some bicycles, yes, and you don't need to buy a bicycle for 6 months and after this to rid of it, and yeah, it's too big cost. So, and when we were buying, the parents were telling these are the money they give, like a pocket money to their kids. So we do now also the same. When the kids doesn't play with the toys, when they don't need them anymore and so on, we can tell them it's no problem, we can make a photo, we can post on the marketplace, you can buy something new. So the kids are learning what I see here. It's a very nice thing that you teach your kids to know how to earn money. So we never tell our kids that they can't receive something. Maybe it's something too much expensive, but we always say that you have to try and to think from where you will take this money. Maybe you don't have something what you need, but you can give it away and then we will add the rest, yes? And this is
Right.
also a very nice place. It's like forever King's Day, you know? You can sell
Koningsdag.
everything. Koningsdag, yes. So it's very nice and really recommend to use. While we were filming, we were walking around and I had a small bag and I left it right here. I forgot about it, but now somebody hang it here. So the garbage bin is so nice. Yes, actually it's very often like this, you know? Yeah, nobody is taking your stuff. I know for you it's okay, for us it's very straight.
So, we are here.
Where? Hi everyone again. Now we changed the location. Currently we are on our lovely place. I believe this is what we love the most, is that we have so close the sea. Even if it's really very cold, even if it's sometimes pretty windy, but we love it. This is the place where we are taking our power. And this is the place where we love to spend time with our kids. So today we are here. Today it's so nice day. It's April and it's 24 degrees in the Netherlands. This is something amazing. And I am in t-shirt on the beach. It's actually not always in summer happened. So we are super, super happy.
So, by the way, in the Netherlands, we figured out that here is something like a tradition. When it's a sunny day, everyone takes day off. No one works. And everyone is rushing to go outside,
Yes.
have barbecue, go to the beach to have more sun. So this is very good. We joined to that. Yes, and now when we have sunny days, we almost never miss them.
No, never. And
Yes.
if there is a possibility to take day off, we immediately do this because this is for what you are waiting with a very, very long time.
Correct.
Yes, but so today we decided to tell you about that how we bought a house. To buy a house in the Netherlands, it is difficult, you know? We thought it's difficult to rent a house, but to buy a house, it's a new challenge. So it's something for what you need to be ready, you need to prepare, you need to collect some money, you need to think about your budget, you need to go and to search and to search. So it's very long. Look, Nia is going,
Hello, Nia.
hey. So this is really a long time. But if you watched our story, you understand that it's definitely not this way for us.
Exactly. So when we thinking and planning of when to buy house, for the time in November, we both received so-called VAS contracts. So this is permanent contract. And when you buy here house, it's very important for the bank. And in our case, we are buying with hypothec. So as we receive, what to wait, why to wait, right? Mama. See, I'm calling Mama.
No, I'm Nia.
Yes. So I decided to search some houses and we wanted to find not in a city, but in a small town where it's very good neighborhood for our kids and it will be safe. And also I was considering to have in such a location not to be all time in a traffic when we go to the work and when we are coming back from the work. So we choose very good place, Hoekshewart. The house prices was not very high. It was close to Rotterdam and it is also close to the school and also Olga's work, my work, and it was perfect location. So we decided to find somewhere there and we included Dordrecht also and nearby there. So I started to search house like Funda. There was some other websites also where I was trying to search. Yeah, I found several variants and I made an appointment with them. Yeah, I told to Olga, let's go to see the house. We were in Dordrecht. We did not like that house.
In Oud-Beijerland?
And also, yes, there was several houses.
Yes.
And finally, we came in Numansdorp and we saw our house. So before November that year, we've been in Spain for our holidays. And there we had villa where was so beautiful floor. It was
tile
ceramic
floor.
tile, yes, ceramic tile with glue. So that was very beautiful, what we liked. And when we entered in this house, we saw this floor, the same floor and same emotions from Spain. And also there was fireplace and very good garden, everything good. And we so much loved this house that we told the representative from Macklers, it's Ralph, very good guy. He helped us a lot also. And we told him, okay, we want to buy this.
What we need to do?
Yes, what we need to do. He said, I don't know. And okay, I will figure it out what step I need to do and I will call you back tomorrow.
Yes.
So, and it was evening, 5 or 6 p.m.
Yes, and our kids were in after school. So we were in rush because we had to reach after school to pick them on time. And while we were going, Besoll said, okay, I have no idea what to do, let's go to the bank. And I said, yeah, but we don't know what to do. And he said, yeah, that's good. We will call to the bank and we will find out what we are going to do.
We will tell them that we want to buy a house and what to do.
That's what we did.
Let's ask this question to them.
Yes, that's what we did. So we called to the bank while we were driving and Besoll explained everything. He asked us about our salary. He asked about the contracts. He asked the citizenship and he said, okay, probably we need to make a call. And I will explain you in details. Did you found the house? And Besoll said, yeah, we just now saw it. It was so cool.
How
we
now?
Want to buy it.
Yeah, just now I saw and we like this house and we don't want to lose.
Yes.
So if it is possible to make in a short time appointment, not something after months.
Yes.
This man from ABN was also very friendly. He listened to us very careful. He understood our situation. and he made appointment to the advisor for the next day. So next day we met with Max Frankel. He's a really very good advisor. We do recommend him.
Yes.
He goes through all this process with you. He's giving you suggestions, what steps you need to, where you need to be careful, and he's very flexible also for your situation.
And the best, do you remember? He prepared for us all the documents and he didn't apply to the bank because he knew that there is gonna go lower the interest rate.
Yeah.
So he was waiting for us and he said, don't worry, you will not lose anything, just 1 week and you will have lower interest rate. And this has helped us also a lot. So.
Yes. So we did with ABN. After that, we found also very good service. It was Relocate. They are collaborating with ABN as well. They are helping you to find technical survey for the house, appraisal report, and lawyers who will check your contract when you buy house, etc. So we all this manage. I called to Ralph and said, okay, Mr. Ralph, we are ready. So bank in advance told us that we are able to have this amount of mortgage and we need next step. So we need to make bid for the house. And he explained how we can do that. We sent also all the requested papers to Ralph. We made our bid for the house. We did not overbid or so. What was the price? We just give that price, not lower, not higher. And the house owner, I think after 3 or 4 days, he accepted us and approved our bid. And that was our first happiness and celebration. And after that, when we had already confirmation from house owner, we also started with all the services.
Services,
like
it was, now we are saying, you know, it's like, yes, technical, blah, blah, blah. But this is so scary because in case if the appraisal report,
sunset,
yeah, it's good. In case if the appraisal report will say that this house cost lower, then they will give us this amount which we wanted. So we can also use this money, I don't know, to make a renovation. But in case if the appraisal report will tell us that this is higher, we had to add this money. And you know,
we did not even had for these fees, you know, notary fee there, appraisal report, all the services what you are doing. And I just told to Max that, all right, we are waiting for this money. We have money, but we don't have right now on our account, and we need some time to have them on our account. So he understand, he went through this process with us. He was, almost every day.
Yes.
Besoll, do you really have? Yes, don't worry, we have.
We didn't
no worries.
have.
Because there was risk. If we could not pay for these services, the contract will be cancelled and we could have fine 10% from amount of house price.
Yes.
So it's a quite big fine. So this is big risk actually. And also we had risk that we somehow managed to find and allocate all these funds what we need to have goes from our pocket. And the thing was that if appraisal report will be lower price than we made a bid, that difference need to pay from our pocket. So bank always can give us maximum 100% from the appraisal report, the price, what they are evaluating, how much house really costs. So it does not matter how much you bid. So this was a little bit risk for us because if the price will be lower, then we are in a bad situation. But fortunately, appraisal report was exactly the same amount what we offered, and everything was good.
But what I want to say, because was very important for me, there is a question how you can bid the house and be sure that bank will receive the appraisal report with a similar price. So I was so much worried. So because of this, Besoll had tried to search, and he bought a special report from this area where you could see for which price were sold other houses in this neighborhood. And this was so good because we checked, and later we saw that the lady who was making us appraisal report, she also based on this her decision, because there were several houses which were sold with the, I don't know, one
Within
year
this time?
before. Yes. And then we just checked the square meters.
Yeah, so we found something similar.
Yeah. So we knew that this price which we give, it's probably the price of the house. We are not overbidding. Unfortunately, we couldn't do that. So I don't know. Can we say we were lucky? And now maybe somebody will say we were lucky. I think we just were really very good prepared, because you know, this is such a thing which you think it's lucky, but this is not. I can't say it's lucky. We did so many things. What I try to believe, we are not lucky. So here is our first year. You can see it was not easy. It was difficult. Sometimes it was really tough. We passed through many serious situations, from the searching our house, from the moving from rent to rent, till the moment when we tried to equip our house with a lot of different furniture we didn't know where to take, till the moment we bought our new home and we entered in our new house. It passed 1 year, yes? And we did it.
Exactly 1 year. We entered in January, at the end of January in the Netherlands, and we had transfer date for our house on 29th of January. So on 29th of January, we already entered in our own house and we became homeowners here.
And we are very proud of ourselves, very proud. When we think about what we did, how we passed, how we went through, how it was very difficult. Were some moments when we thought we'd do something wrong, but we kept going, kept doing, and we are very proud that we didn't put our hands down.
Yeah, correct. And we can also continue. Let us know if it would be interesting for you. For example, how we set up our house. For instance, we totally remote, rejected gas. We are now fully electric with everything in our house, and how we renovate it. We are still in process some parts of renovation, but house its renovation never ends,
Yes.
right?
Yes, and it's very expensive in the Netherlands.
Yes.
Who lives here, you know, it is difficult, expensive, and when we bought the house, we didn't know about this. So I believe our story about house will be very interesting for you also. If you're interested, tell us. We have a little bit different channel. We know what we already want to tell you in the next episodes. But if you are interested, just let us know, and with big pleasure we will share with our story, yes,
Yeah.
and with our experience. It's different
And
because
I want to remind you also to subscribe. It's very important because I know many of you are just watching, you like content, what we are doing, our story, you are supporting us, you are commenting us, but you are forgetting to subscribe because without subscription, you will not maybe hear our next videos and next episode. So if you want to follow up us and see what happens next and how we manage all the things, yes, it's better to subscribe and press the ring bell there, and we will always show up in your recommended list when we will have something new.
and we will have something new.
Yes,
we have many ideas. Unfortunately, we are not that fast in recording, but we both working. We have 2 kids, so and we want to give a very good content. And we already know that our next episode will be about our school and about education system in the Netherlands. This was our priority, and I believe we did very well. And today we received very good news about which we will tell you in the next episode, just because it's very related
from our
to the
son,
school.
it's related to our son.
Yes, but
Yes.
don't tell, please.
Okay.
because we want to explain in very good what kind of achievement it is. So for us, it's very important. And I think you joined this episode. Please stay with us. Please
Yes.
ring the bell. And we will be very happy if you will comment and will tell us your opinion.
It's very nice from your side, very
Yes.
warm and very good comments.
We promise to answer on
Yes.
everything.
And I also want to tell you that if you see that something we are not doing on a correct way, on your opinion, share your ideas also, because it's very interesting also for us, other opinions.
Yeah,
And,
we are learning,
yeah.
yes, and we are eager to learn. We like what we do.
like this, we will grow.
Yes, and we want to grow together.
Yes.
Thank you.
Thank you, and see you next episode. See you.
Doeg.
Have a nice day. Fijne dag.